Hello ladies and gentlemen, and let's continue building our awesome template. And in this lesson, let's create our services slide. Alright, so let's jump to our class project presentation. Let's go to slide master view, and we can duplicate the last slide layout because it really fits our services slide layout. So let's just give it a different name. Our services. Okay, and let's just take a quick second to appreciate the layout. Let's turn on the guides. So as you can see, this image placeholder in the center takes up 6 columns of width, and we have 3 content blocks on the right side. So I guess we can delete this title on the right side. We will not need it. So we have to increase this image placeholder 1 column to the right and 1 column to the left. So we have 6 columns in total. Let's reduce the size of this title. And we're pretty much done. So we can insert a fresh blank new slide and select our services layout. Alright, so let's just insert a picture into image placeholder. Type in our services inside of the title box. Now let's just copy these 2 elements from our previous slide to save some time. That's wonderful. Alright, and as you can see, we have 3 blocks of content right here on the right side. So each of them takes up 3 columns and 2 rows. Let's create one, and then we can just duplicate and create 3 blocks of content in total. So first of all, let's type in 02. Let's give it a font of Montserrat, font size 40. Let's place it somewhere right here, and now we can quickly copy this text box while holding down the Control key, and let's type in some info. Now let's just grab this small text and let's place it below the some info text box. So let's make sure that this whole group of content takes up 3 columns in width and 2 rows in height, just like that. You can hit Alt F9 to switch off the guides, Alt F9 to switch on the guides again. And now let's just select all of these 3 guys and let's group them into one group. You can hit Ctrl G to group, or you can right click and choose group from the menu. You can do it the way you want. And now let's just quickly copy this group. If you hold down Ctrl and Shift key at the same time, you'll be able to drag your copy in a straight line, so that's really useful. Now let's make the last block of content for, step number 3 or some info number 3. And we're pretty much finished. Alright, so now all that's left to do is to add some animations. As you can see, only these 2 shapes are animated. So let me clear all of the animations so that we can start from scratch. So let's start with this text box. Let's go to animations, fly in animation, direction from top. Starts with previous, duration 2 seconds. And in the effect options, let's add bounce end of 1.5 seconds, as we always do. Alright, now we can use the animation painter and paste this animation to the rest of the objects that we want to be animated. Alright, and to make it more interesting, let's add a little bit of delays for some of these elements. So you can always select a couple of elements while holding down the Shift key. So for these guys, let's add 0.4 second delay. Now we can preview it on the full screen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that was it for this quick lesson, and in the next one, we will be building this team members slide. That's awesome, and I'll see you there.